Check your thermometers, these rats are synonymous. The climate's in Guatemala, bro. Bet your bottom dollar your favorite rapper.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That third down conversion, good for 23.
Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Jackson now to throw on 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, Jackson.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On second down, Jackson. State, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's fourth.
And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it, and you work at it. But I don't care how much you prepare, it is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed, tenacity, runs through tackles, makes people miss. It's always a long game when you're trying to corral Lamar Jackson.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Watch out now, 52.
Play action this time with Love sliding out of the pocket. And the ball comes out. Love lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. We're scoreless after one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Hey, let's go.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Dobbins. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go play action with Jackson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. They go play action now. Jackson being chased out left. This is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Gus Edwards.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
It's David Ojabo there for the tackle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Love.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Play fake. Here's Love.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That was all Preston Smith. Navigating into the backfield, he gets the tackle for loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. 23 yards the pickup there. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly what.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Finding room at midfield. He's on his way. Christian Watson.
Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
78 yards.
And the Packers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
10 yards on the pickup.
On second down, a run to Dobbins.
Nice move at the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he gets this one down to the 24. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
You you've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And that'll boost their lead to 9. It's 17-8. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Nixon now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Ready, set. Ready.
Final play of the half. Love. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Second half starts with a run by Dobbins.
And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A good pickup there of 22. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Jackson. Flush to his right.
Toward the sideline, intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Spike 60. Ready.
On second down, it's Jones. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Here we go. Shot 17. Ready?
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Love going to give this one to Jones.
And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 32.
40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll go with Jones. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32.
They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this to the 44-yard line.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Love. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Ready, break.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Love now. And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Ready.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
10 cycles.
1st down, Love to pass.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On the double.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the 1st as well. 1st down, going to the air with Love. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right.
And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the second time. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Fielded at the 33. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Set.
Now Love.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Throwing now is Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
At the Packers' 43-yard line.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 43 yards.
And the Ravens have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nixon now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Set. Go.
One last shot now for Love. Caught on the right side, Reed. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right.